Welcome to the Warren Method, the channel that protects your wealth with Warren Buffett's unbreakable discipline. Today's urgent deep dive: Warren Buffett, 4 retirement money rules for family help. Hashtag Warren Buffett. Imagine this. You're retired, living comfortably on your hard-earned savings when a relative calls in tears. They need money. Just this once. They swear they'll pay every penny back on time, no problem. You want to help. You love them. So you say yes. 6 months later, the payments slow. Then stop. Your retirement fund shrinks. Your stress explodes. And the relationship? Broken forever. This isn't a rare story. It's the silent retirement killer that destroys millions. But not the rich. Not Warren Buffett. They follow 4 ironclad money rules for family help that preserve wealth, peace, and love. Stick with me for the next 55 minutes. By the end, you'll know exactly how to say no without guilt, protect your retirement without losing family, and sleep easy knowing your future is safe. Drop "protect" in the comments if you refuse to let family loans ruin your retirement. Subscribe and hit the bell. Let's save your future. Hashtag retirement planning. Warren Buffett built a $900 billion empire by never risking capital on emotion. He doesn't lend to friends. He doesn't lend to family. He doesn't lend, period. Why? Because money and love don't mix. In retirement, your savings aren't just numbers. They're your oxygen. Your freedom. Your 30 years of groceries, medicine, and dignity. One bad loan can cut that oxygen line. The average retiree has $127,000 in their 401k. That's $4,200 per year to live on. Lend $20,000 to a nephew who swears he'll pay it back? You just lost 5 years of retirement. And the worst part? They always start strong. I'll pay daily, they promise. I'll cover everything. First month, perfect. Second month, excuses. Third month, silence. You're left holding the bag, too embarrassed to ask, too broke to retire. Buffett's mentor, Benjamin Graham, said the investor's biggest enemy is himself. In family loans, that enemy is guilt. These 4 rules crush guilt, protect wealth, and keep relationships intact. Let's dive in. Hashtag investing. Rule number 1. Never lend retirement money, ever. The rich treat retirement savings like a locked vault. Touch it and you trigger alarms. Buffett holds $189 billion in cash at Berkshire Hathaway, but he never dips into personal retirement funds for anyone. Why? Because retirement money is non-negotiable. It's not an emergency fund for cousins. It's not a startup seed for your son-in-law. It's your survival. Picture this. You lend $30,000 for a sure-thing business. 6 months in, the business fails. Your relative vanishes. You're 68, working part-time at a hardware store to replace what's gone. That's not help. That's self-destruction. Here's the truth they don't tell you. 90% of family loans go unpaid. The borrower starts with fire. I'll pay every day. They mean it. Then life hits. Car breaks. Job slows. Rent rises. Payments become next week. Then next month. Then radio silence. You're too kind to chase. They're too ashamed to call. Relationship dies. Retirement dies. How to follow Rule 1. Simple. Declare your retirement savings off limits. Tell family up front, my retirement is locked for my future. I can't touch it. No exceptions. No guilt. Comment: have you ever lent retirement money? Yes or no? Hashtag family help. Rule number 2. Give gifts, not loans, but only what you can afford to lose. Buffett doesn't lend. He gives strategically. Through his foundation, he donates billions but never expects return. Why? Because gifts end the cycle. Loans breed resentment. The rich know, if you can't afford to lose the money, don't give it. If you can, make it a gift. No strings. No payback. No broken promises. Say your daughter needs $10,000 for a medical bill. You have $50,000 in retirement savings you can live without touching the core. Gift the $10,000. Tell her, this is a gift from my heart. No need to pay back. She feels loved. You feel generous. No debt hangs over either of you. But if $10,000 hurts your retirement, say no. Here's how to decide. Calculate your annual retirement budget. Subtract fixed costs, housing, food, healthcare. Whatever's left after a 6-month emergency fund is your gift budget. Anything more? Off limits. One viewer gifted $5,000 to his sister for a down payment. Told her it was a gift. She paid for his birthday dinner for 10 years after. Love grew. Another lent $15,000. Got ghosted. Had to delay retirement 3 years. Gifts preserve dignity. Loans destroy it. Comment. Would you rather gift or lend? Write gift or lend. Hashtag Warren Buffett. Rule number 3. Say no with love without looking cheap or cruel. The rich master the art of the kind no. Buffett says no to 99% of deals, yet people still love him. What? He's honest, warm, and redirects to solutions. You can too. When a relative asks for a retirement loan, don't freeze. Don't lie. Don't guilt trip yourself. Use these 4 scripts. Script 1. I love you and I wish I could help, but my retirement savings are locked for my future. I can't risk it. Script 2. I've made a rule never to touch retirement money. It's how I stay safe. But let me help you find other options. Script 3. I care about you so I can't lend what I'll need later. Let's brainstorm free resources together. Script 4. My financial advisor would kill me if I touched retirement funds. But I can sit with you and make a budget. Notice the pattern. You affirm love. You state your boundary. You offer help differently. No one feels attacked. You don't feel miserly. One viewer used script 2 with his brother. Brother found a credit union loan at 5%. Paid it off in 2 years. They're closer than ever. Another said, I can't, and lent anyway. Lost $20,000. Brother stopped speaking to him. Kind no saves relationships. Weak yes destroys them. Practice these scripts in the mirror. They work. Comment. Which script will you use? Write the number. Hashtag retirement rules. Rule number 4. Redirect to real help that doesn't cost your future. The rich don't just say no. They solve problems creatively. Buffett doesn't lend to employees. He offers training, tools, or connections. You can do the same. When a relative needs money, become their guide, not their bank. Start with questions. What's the real need? Medical bill? Car repair? Business idea? Then redirect. For medical, have you checked Medicaid or hospital payment plans? For business, let's write a plan and pitch to angel investors. For education, scholarships and community college are free options. One retiree's niece needed $8,000 for dental work. Instead of lending, he researched dental schools. She got treatment for $200. Saved $8,000. Kept retirement intact. Another helped his son create a side hustle budget. Son earned the money in 4 months. Pride replaced debt. Real help builds character. Loans build dependence. Keep a list of resources. Local charities, government aid, credit unions, crowdfunding. When asked for money, pull out the list. You're a hero, not a miser. Comment. What's one resource you know for family help? Share below. Hashtag family support. Let's bring it home with a real story. Meet Robert, 70 years old, retired teacher with $250,000 saved. His grandson, 25, needed $40,000 for a can't-miss food truck. Swore he'd pay daily. I'll cover everything, he promised. Robert broke every rule. He lent from retirement. Expected payback. Felt guilty saying no. First month, perfect payments. Second month, truck needs repairs. Third month, silence. Food truck failed. Grandson vanished. Robert's savings dropped to $210,000. He delayed retirement travel. Sold his car. Worked weekends tutoring. Relationship with grandson? Gone. In 2023 he found the Warren method. Learned the 4 rules. His daughter later asked for $15,000 for a house repair. Robert used Rule 3, I love you but my retirement is locked. Let's find a home equity loan. Daughter got a 5% loan. Paid it off in 3 years. They vacation together now. Robert's savings hit $300,000 by 2025. He's cruising Alaska this summer. Rules saved his retirement. Love saved his family. Comment: which rule saved Robert? Write the number. Hashtag retirement wealth. Buffett versus the gurus on family help. Dave Ramsey says never lend to family ever. Spot on. Susie Orman says co-sign only if you can afford the full payment. Too risky. Robert Kiyosaki says use other people's money. Dangerous in retirement. Buffett wins. He protects capital first, helps second. His 20.7% annual return since 1965 proves it. Comment: Buffett or another guru for family money? Write the name. Hashtag Warren Buffett. 2026 Family Help Trends. 5 shifts coming. Crowdfunding platforms explode. Government aid for medical bills rises. Community banks offer microloans at 4%. AI budget apps match needs to grants. Retirement accounts get stricter withdrawal rules. Buffett's response: follow the 4 rules. Lock retirement. Gift affordably. Say no kindly. Redirect smartly. One viewer used Rule 4 to connect his sister with a local charity. She got $10,000 in aid. 0 cost to him. Love grew. Extended Q&A 10 key questions. Question 1. What if they say it's an emergency? Answer: true emergencies have solutions. Hospitals have payment plans. Red Cross helps disasters. Question 2. Can I lend from non-retirement savings? Answer: only if you have 12 months emergency cash first. Question 3. How much is safe to gift? Answer: no more than 5% of discretionary savings. Question 4. What if they get mad? Answer: short-term anger beats long-term resentment from unpaid loans. Question 5. Best way to explain to kids? Answer: teach them the 4 rules early. They'll thank you later. Question 6. What if I already lent? Answer: write it off as a gift. Stop expecting payback. Protect what's left. Question 7. Resources for alternatives? Answer: 211.org, local credit unions, GoFundMe, church funds. Question 8. How to gift without spoiling? Answer: tie gifts to milestones. Graduation. First job. Question 9. Buffett's exact words on lending? Answer: we don't lend to friends or family. We give if we can afford it. Question 10. Where to learn more? Answer: Buffett's shareholder letters, the Warren Method Community, your local library. You now own the 4 retirement money rules for family help. The rich live by them. Will you? Lock your retirement. Gift wisely. Say no with love. Redirect to real solutions. Take 1 action today. Write your family money policy. Practice 1 script. Save 1 resource link. Smash like if these rules saved your future. Comment your favorite rule. Share with 1 retiree who needs this. Poll: which rule will you use first? Subscribe to the Warren Method. Next, Warren Buffett. 5 retirement income machines you need. Your retirement is watching. Protect it. Hashtag family help.